we're back.
Hello.
Yay! This was meant to happen hours ago, but food
happened.
Food happened. A lot of tasty food. So hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where in the world you might be watching this from. My name is A.M.I, joined along, of course, by our returning, lawyer in training, the assistant, the the requirer of exposition, Miss Meg Winter. I can.
Oh, you're.
Yeah, she's over there. This is so much easier when you're over here.
Yeah.
I think it would just pointing. So. What?
5.
Oh, no.
Hi. There we go. Guess what?
No. No.
Happy birthday.
Why?
To you.
I mean, why?
Because it's your birthday. Your birthday. Happy birthday to you. I'll sing more. I'll interrupt her.
No.
I will.
No, that'll be the worst.
Apollo is dead. Happy birthday to you.
Speaking of, did Apollo get murked at the end of the last stream?
He looked pretty dead. They'll be having his funeral, and I'll just bust out with the happy birthday.
His funeral?
I don't know. He looked dead.
That's a woof. Okay, so you're expecting the absolute worst.
I'm not really expecting, but you know, he looked pretty dead.
Fair enough, I think. Oh,
I forgot how good. That real monster to wake up after the food coma.
Yeah, we had a pretty busy day.
I had a pretty big dinner.
Yeah, which was probably made worse by the fact that we hadn't eaten all day leading up to it.
But possibly made it better because there was so much food.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. I don't like this anymore.
But you want to be on that side.
Get over there.
Was I not on that side last week?
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
Because that way, if I actually turn to look at you, I'm not talking to the wall.
Yeah.
But
oh.
So yeah, so last stream we got introduced to Athena.
Yes.
Phoenix is practicing again.
Mm-hmm.
Apollo
is dead.
We don't know that for sure yet.
He got blown up by a bomb, and then someone cracked him over the back of the head. He did.
Okay. And we learned that Athena's ability basically gives her like emotional super hearing.
Yeah, except the computer does it for her.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Blunter. Welcome in. How you doing?
No!
Stop! No, that'll stop being funny if you keep doing it. Stop.
That's the point.
Oh, I'm screwed. I'm so screwed. Well, you know.
So yeah, Athena has a supercomputer that can detect emotions.
To give her something like Apollo's magic bracelet.
Yeah. I don't know which I like better. because this series has established that people just have magic powers.
Yeah. So to have a
So,
character rooted in technology.
Yeah, to use science.
Yeah.
And it not be
like ancient magic.
No, what's her name?
What?
When you gave the Kelly voice to.
Oh, Emma Skye.
Emma Skye, because she's all about the science.
Yeah.
So, it's weird for it to not be her having all the technology.
Fair, okay.
I do like the mechanic of the thing around her.
Like talking for her
and making it awkward. Jerk.
And how do you feel about like their friend Juniper?
And Juniper for Woods.
Yeah.
Yeah, Junie. So I don't like her calling her Junie.
Really?
Yeah.
Aww.
I don't know. It just sounds.
It's a good thing she's not your friend then.
Yeah.
But
she is a Studio Ghibli character. 100% they used that Ghibli AI and put her in the game.
Yes, 12 years ago.
12 years ago, yeah.
Yeah. God, it's terrifying to think the game like is that old at this stage. Like 2013, I think it came out originally. So it is harrowing to think that that this Ace Attorney game is 12 years old.
Yeah, it's set next.
And it's set next year. Yeah, it's the
distant future of 2026.
Right. So I did.
Do it just now?
Yeah.
Oh.
See that little thing?
Yeah. No, because I heard the Discord. I didn't see you do that.
So, all right, well, yeah, so like the trial ended. We were able to determine that Juniper's fingerprints weren't on the Fanty Phantom.
Yes.
Plushie.
The tale of
Rambi the Rhino. No, wait, that's Donkey Kong. Rambi
Bum Rap Riney.
Bum Rap Riney, that's the one. Yeah. The phony Fanty, wasn't it? Like phony Fanty
and Bum Rap Riney.
And Bum Rap Riney, yeah. So I guess we'll just jump back into it. And guys, you're welcome to, chat about it as we go. No spoilers, obviously. You've never seen this game or played it yet, feel free to put your theories and your comments into the chat.
Who killed Apollo?
Yeah, celebrate with us.
All the party emotes.
Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't you?
We're a party hat, except I can't control whether you put decorations or not. That looks.
What?
You were like.
Oh.
Your hands were not picking up that you're holding a phone. It looks like you're starting a bike. Look. I look really sad and you're on a motorbike.
That is me driving this VTubing career off a cliff.
Back to flesh tubing, are we?
Well, for one day, anyway, since Didymus was a powerhouse the other day and unlocked a bunch of our donation tier goals, our Donathon tier goals, in one fell swoop. So there is a flesh tubing stream to be planned. So that is certainly in the pipeline. So we'll kind of see what happens there.
Yeah. Hey.
Well, Astral's happy about the flesh tubing, I guess. Hi.
Yay, boobies.
Yeah, real boobies.
Yeah.
All right, well, and I get to prove that like these are not just for show. These are true to life.
Yes.
So, right. Let's swap over here. And hello.
You bought me booby support today.
I did. You're going on holiday like in 2 weeks, so we have to get you nice new undies to go away to take with you.
Comfy in.
To be comfy in Lanzarote.
In Storm Olivia.
Oh yeah, there's a storm going on over there at the moment, isn't there?
Big floods. Not where we're staying, but it is an island. So
right.
There's only so many places the water can go.
Fair enough. Please don't die.
I'll try my best.
Like if you die, I will come over there and kill you. So.
What? How does that work?
It just will. You know, don't make me get out my belt.
Look, anything's better than I had a friend. Those people I used to babysit for, they were on holiday in where there was like a tsunami.
Oh yeah, that was
those years ago.
Yeah,
they were trapped on top of their hotel, and the water was like 4 stories up.
Yeah, that was all kinds of scary.
Yeah. So yeah, they were there and they got trapped on holiday. Look at me, I'm just a little tiny bun.
Yeah, your boob height.
Yeah. Aw.
I mean, it means you can get right in there and give good motorboats.
This is true. Turn me around there. It's possible.
You know, your
POS be damned.
You're fun sized. So, yeah, we shouldn't be allowed to stream together. Something else went off the rails very quickly the other day as well, if I recall. That might have been over on YouTube though.
And we were talking about something really weird. And then someone came in just as we were talking about that. And we were like, wow, welcome into that conversation.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Right, I'll open up my own can of Monster Rio. Hashtag not sponsored.
By Monster. Ever read?
No.
Huh.
No. Because you're bold.
What pain?
You're bold. So no sweeties for you. No means no.
You heard a chat. I'm used to withholding medicine.
Yeah.
Withholding medicine from a sick person.
You. I'm gonna take yours and mine. Oh. Alright. Here we go. Yep. Day 2. Trial day 2. Okay. So, no investigation. Which is...
But the judge said... Oh, no. The judge said... Ugly ouchie.
Yeah.
I mean, Gaspin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ouchie is in the past.
As opposed to Winston. Yeah. Ouchie's in... Yeah, Ouchie's off
he's
in...
He's the younger brother.
Yeah. Gaspin is the younger brother of Winston. And they are descendants of Ouchie.
Yeah.
All right.
Ready, chat?
December 18th, 9:34 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 5. This isn't exactly how I envisioned the second day of this trial to start. But, given how things ended yesterday... Good morning. The mood sure is tense. Not that that's any surprise. It's not being picked up.
No.
Gripe harder. There you go. Oh, hey! Did you read the paper this morning, boss? Huh? The paper? That came out of left field. You didn't read it? Then you don't know the big news. Somebody spotted an abominable snowman way up in the mountains. Tell me you know the difference between the paper and a tabloid, Athena? It might show up in the forest where you live, Junie. So you better watch out, okay? You really should read the story for yourself. I couldn't even begin to do it justice.
Justice?
Huh?
Oh, poor Apollo. It's all my fault.
Oh, they're really cute, like. Oh. Oh.
Her mouth looks really weird if you only focus on her. Don't look at the rest of her face.
Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. It's almost like the cheek flushes out her eyes as well, which is just doesn't help. It's just kind of alien. It looks kind of alien.
She looks like she has clouds for eyebrows.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright. Oh, Junie! What was I thinking? I'm so sorry. What we found yesterday was not Apollo's dead body. Thank goodness. Is
That's a weird way to phrase that.
that a feather on his jacket?
That's what it looks like.
He had been assaulted by someone with a blow to his head. Was lying unconscious.
No, I think it's a patch on his.
Oh, okay. We rushed him to the hospital right away. It looks like he's going to pull through.
A tased by a von Karma.
Don't tase me, bro. Okay, bludgeon with rock. Yeah. Still quite a shock to stumble onto a scene like that. Is Miss Woods all right, Athena? Oh, I managed to get her to stop crying. And now she's resting on that sofa over there. I guess she really feels responsible for what happened to Apollo. Why? He didn't do anything.
He went back to look for Blushy.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that bit. Did do that, didn't he? Oop.
Did we disprove that the guy could hear the plushie? Bombing the plushie?
He said he could see it ticking down.
But then
And then we
didn't
were
he
like,
go,
but it
oh,
was...
that was a mistake, I could hear it.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't
think
remember.
We disproved it from there.
No, I don't think we disproved it from there. Poor Junie. Love the widget thing is just like, ah! Oh. She believes that the reason Apollo was attacked is because he was helping her look for something in that courtroom. Oh? Guess I can see why she'd think that. And by the way, how are you doing? Who, me? Yeah, you. I know you're concerned about Miss Woods, but are you all right? Me? I'm doing just fine, boss. I mean, yeah, it was a huge shock, but I'm all right. Not. Oh no, I'm fine is Apollo's thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. People who've studied analytical psychology are great at times like these. I think that might be a lie. After all, they've learned how to control their own emotions too. It'd be great if your fucking gadget wasn't giving you away like a...
Yeah.
Somehow I don't think it's as easy as she makes it sound. But there's no denying she's a real trooper. Apollo doesn't remember a thing, does he? Yeah, he can't recall anything. That's a false positive.
Yeah.
Or a double negative. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, he can't really recall anything from the time right before he was assaulted. Nothing about what he was doing in courtroom number 4 or who assaulted him. The doctor said it's probably due to that hit he took to the head.
I wonder if that was a language thing. Because I know in Korean, if someone says, you didn't do that, you would say, yes, I didn't.
Could be.
Because you're agreeing with their statement.
Yeah. Well, that could be one of those things, yeah. Assaulted in a court of law and losing your memory at that. I know how that feels. Oh yeah, someone bludgeoned him with a fire extinguisher. Nice callback. But who in the world would do such a thing? Mr. Wright?
Who hit him with the fire extinguisher?
Oh, the Ponzi fella who was trying to blame Maggie Bird for her boyfriend's death.
Oh, yeah.
No, I can only vaguely see him in my head. Just wait till I get my hands on the coward who hurt our Apollo. Now, Athena. I thought you said you were in control of your emotions. Let's just focus on helping Miss Woods, okay? But I admit, I'm just as upset as you. Okay, boss. You're right. Apollo's assailant can wait until after we clear Junie's name. That's the spirit. Now, let's see. I'd better check the court record one more time before the trial starts. Earth to Mr. Wright! I'm ready whenever you are. All right, let's get ready to rumble. Not even giving me the option. Oh, well, there it is.
We can't examine things. Can we? Oh, we can.
Nope, that is just an image.
Oh.
Nope, we can't examine on that. Or that. It's just a photo.
2 photos.
Well, it's the dimensions of the bomb.
Mm.
I still don't believe that box fit in that plushie.
Nope.
I still do not believe that. You cannot convince me otherwise.
And if it did, it didn't go through that zip.
No.
There's a crack in it.
The bomb?
Yeah.
Because it was probably... Oh, I don't know. Maybe it was put back together or something by the Tetonate. Remember it?
Mm.
But good spot. I wonder if that'll actually come up as we go through the...
Mm.
Oh, yeah. Can disarm.
Yes.
My all-important badge.
We presented to Athena? No?
Nope.
Aww. Hope we can do that later when we're not stuck in the tutorial. Present the badge randomly to people.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
There's always weird dialogue when you do that.
All right. Let's get ready to rumble!
Oh, you're getting in trouble.
Let's get ready, let's get ready, let's get ready to rumble. There we go. I've cleared it. I was clearly referencing the song.
Yeah.
Clearly. Copyright free, bitches. Well, the song probably isn't, but your man who does that for the boxing is very protective of that. And I get it. Like, that's his thing. That's his trademark.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so like I get it.
I think it's funny that you can trademark saying a particular sentence a certain way.
Yeah. With everything that had happened with Apollo, I didn't have time for a proper investigation. I can't let that stop me, though. I have to get this right, for Miss Woods' sake. And Apollo's, too.
Woods is...
I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
It should just be Miss Woods. Like, we always bring it up in Resi 8. The winter is.
Yeah.
Like, no. Just no, it's the winters. Not the winters is. Day 2! Court is now in session. I do not like how the filling, the border around the A and Y connected them. I do not like that. Right. Let's get to it. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Juniper Woods. Yes.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is also ready, Your Honor. Now then, I believe I instructed the prosecution to further their investigation. Were you able to locate the remote switch in question?
I'm afraid the remote switch is still missing, Your Honor.
I must say I'm disappointed, Mr. Payne. Not angry. Just disappointed.
Oh, that's so much worse.
Yes.
I apologize, Your Honor.
Aha. Looks like the prosecution is just as unprepared as I am.
There is a separate matter, however, that I would like to bring up during this trial.
A separate matter, you say? And what might that be?
I assume you are aware that another incident occurred during yesterday's trial. I'm speaking, of course, of the assault on Mr. Justice in the ruins of courtroom number 4.
Uh-oh. Why is he bringing that up? Yes. What a truly harrowing experience it must have been. Poor Mr. Justice.
Judge went, yes. Shook his head for no.
At the time of the attack, Mr. Justice was not alone. He was with the defendant, Miss Juniper Woods.
He isn't going where I think he's going with this. Is he?
The prosecution wishes to indict Miss Woods on the charge of Mr. Justice's assault.
She looked like she could pick up a rock.
Order. Order in the court. Mr. Payne. The incident under deliberation here is the courtroom bombing. The assault on Mr. Justice has nothing to do with this trial.
Ah, but I believe there is a connection between this case and Mr. Justice's assault.
You're smacking yourself in the boobs.
Oh, good.
Please take a moment to consider these facts. Both events occurred in courtroom number 4. This is the location in courtroom number 4 where the unconscious Mr. Justice was discovered. As you can see, It's quite close to where Detective Arm's body was found. AJ, what? Follow justice?
It's weird that he's putting that as a reason that these are connected.
Let's let him cook, I guess.
He was found next to where someone else's body was found. What?
Hold up, let him cook, I guess.
That would make sense if it was like a house or something.
Now the question is, why did the culprit feel the need to maliciously attack Mr. Justice?
Why indeed? What do you believe their motive to be, Mr. Payne?
I believe Mr. Justice found something in that courtroom while Miss Woods was with him. Evidence that fingered her.
Gee, Payne.
It's okay. She's hold on.
The high schooler.
Oh,
She's 18, but Payne is much older than
She's a
that.
female high school student. She's fine. 23 and 18. That's quite the gap.
How old is Athena?
18.
Also 18, okay.
55.
Ugh. Keep your dirty fingers away from her.
42, and she was 27. Oh, dead before 30. That sucks. I mean,
7 club.
I know. Yeah, 27 club.
Well, you have to be unaliving to be part of that club.
Oh, let's not go there. Yeah, let's not read too much into this. Anyway.
Evidence that fingered her as the perpetrator of the bombing.
Uh-huh.
He's fingering his
He's
hair.
fingering his hair. Yep.
Kid you not. Like that bit in Grease where he's like wiggling his fingers and he's like took her bowling in the arcade, but you'd know what he means.
You mean he found some incriminating evidence?
Precisely. And so, I surmise that the defendant picked up a piece of rubble and hit Mr. Justice on the back of the head in order to silence him.
Objection!
Junie would never do such a thing. She was devastated when we found Apollo hurt like that.
Miss Sykes, please control your outbursts.
So good at controlling your own.
It is the prosecution's belief that by deliberating on Mr. Justice's assault, we will draw ever closer to the truth of the courtroom bombing itself.
Very well. Miss Woods is hereby officially indicted on the charge of assaulting Mr. Justice.
Oh.
Yes.
What? Why are you listening to Mr. Toupee over there? Although, considering our conversation yesterday,
I think Apollo might have figured something out.
oh, sorry. Wonder what it was.
He told me. I'm going to look for evidence to clear your name, Juniper.
Maybe the two incidents really are related after all.
I would like to start by hearing from the defendant herself.
Very well. Bailiff, please bring Miss Woods to the witness stand.
No. Oh, she's coughing again.
Nervous.
Yeah. Poor baby.
I'm sorry. I can't seem to stop.
This what? Guess she's still really upset about Apollo.
Miss Woods, you went to the ruins of courtroom number 4 with Mr. Justice, did you not?
Yes, I did.
Good, good. If you would, then, please testify about what happened to the court.
Alone with Apollo.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh.
Nope,
Yeah, no.
or not.
You asked for?
I just wanted everyone to see your boobies.
That's it. I go for it.
Okay.
During the trial yesterday, I was overcome by a fit of coughing. Apollo stayed with me and we went to the courtroom rooms together. But then I was called back to this courtroom to give testimony. Apollo insisted on staying behind in courtroom number 4. I swear I didn't attack Apollo. Why would I ever hurt such a kind person?
Oh. Oh.
So, Mr. Justice stayed by your side while you were feeling unwell. What an admirable young man. I thought his loud voice was his only outstanding feature.
Look at Judge remembering who's who.
Yeah. Well done, Judge. You retained some of those smarts from the other game. You may look like a little imp at times, but Apollo can be really nice too. I hope she didn't hurt her wrist backhanding that one out.
But one has to wonder, why did Mr. Justice stay behind in the ruin?
Also, why are the ruins not quartered off for, like, investigation and, like...
Because they might be dangerous. Like, you can't go into a house after it's been on fire.
Yeah.
You know?
Why are they
Could be
just...
rubble that'll fall out of the ceiling. or-
Yeah.
Maybe that's all that happened. Just a falling rock. Nobody actually hit him.
Could you imagine?
I think Apollo might have figured something out.
Something? What kind of something?
Something to do with the courtroom bombing. Kind of something, I think.
Oh ho!
What you call me?
Oh ho! Oh ho!
Oh
ho.
no.
Oh, that took a turn.
Please send me to jail. I'll be safe there.
Santa Judge is coming to town.
Oh no. First gasping at his fingers and now this. Poor Juniper. Must protect.
New evidence for the case, was it? That's a very big kind of something indeed.
Stop making it weird. I believe so. He mentioned looking for some evidence when I was called away.
Objection! Just as I thought, there is a connection between the two incidents. But the defendant has told a very big lie, Your Honor.
What lie is that?
When she learned Mr. Justice would be looking for evidence, she attacked him.
That is conjecture at best.
Mm-hmm.
She attacked him to give herself the chance to destroy that evidence.
No, that's her.
Miss Woods repaid Mr. Justice's kindness with violence. We found proof of her foul deed there in the courtroom ruins.
He did not.
What on earth? You think they would have noticed that when they found him?
Yeah. Also, I was right. That is a patch on his jacket.
Yeah.
What is it with people writing names on?
I mean, at least it's not, what?
The word wardrobe in Russian?
Wardrobe in Russian, or, 11037?
Do you see it? There in front of Mr. Justice's right hand. Witness the message he left us.
It's written in blood. W-O-O-D-S. Why isn't that?
Kind of expecting him to go wooed. Like,
Who's being wooed?
That's right, Your Honor. It says Woods in capital letters.
what?
Nani?
I submit that Mr. Justice left us with the name of his attacker before he fainted.
But you don't get hit in the back of the head with a rock like that and then write a name.
No.
You black out when the rock hits you.
This is like the Mia thing in the first game, where it's like, oh, she totally wrote Maya on the back of the receipt when she died instantly.
Yeah.
Like, that's what this is. Like,
Can't be true. Why would Apollo write my name?
Mr. Wright, the nerve of him leaving that message! Why would he do this? Oh, even the screen is red.
Yeah.
Hey, don't take it out on me. I don't understand it any more than you do.
What I don't understand is how they didn't see
it when they found him?
Was
Yeah.
it gone by the time they saw him?
Possibly. And we discovered Apollo yesterday. Apollo!
Like, his hand is up, but...
But there's no writing in front of him. We didn't even have a chance to rush over to him. As soon as security heard Athena scream, they ran in and cordoned off the area. Thanks, Athena!
So it could technically have been there.
Well, we can't claim
Yeah.
otherwise. After that, they were there in courtroom number 4 with Apollo the whole time. We couldn't investigate anything ourselves and had to leave everything to the police. Still, oh, never thought they would find some bloody writing there.
Now then, please begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Okay.
I don't need to read these again.
No, unless we get something new.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Apollo stayed with me when we went to the courtroom.
Hold it!
Why?
Why exactly did you go to the courtroom ruins?
Went to look for my medicine to stop my coughing.
Your medicine? Why would your medicine be in courtroom number 4?
I dropped it in the heat of the moment. Riley, he was keeping my medicine safe for me.
So he also has a zipper compartment. Okay.
He has a little compartment that I can put things in, you see?
I have an Agumon like that.
Yeah.
I don't have a good law-based, something Agumon.
Have to get him a little suit and an attorney's badge.
Yeah.
Ace Attorney Agumon.
Ah, yeah, Ace Attorney Agumon. Oh, I love the
Yeah.
alliteration. Yeah. And Phony Fanti has the same type of pocket. That's where the bomb was inserted. So you claim. I still do not believe that, but okay.
No, that bomb does not fit in that plushie. I had put my medicine for my coughing fits inside Bum Rap Riley. Inside Bum.
Inside bum. The medicine went in the bum.
Yeah.
I mean, some medicines have to do that. I mean,
Yeah.
it's funny, but like that is how some medicine has to work.
Not coughing fit medicine.
No, maybe generally not coughing fit medicine.
When I told Apollo about it, he said he'd help me go look for him.
Poor girl, if this is if her medication is destroyed, she needs a new prescription.
Imagine trying to say that to the pharmacist, depending on the medication. Like with how we get questioned about like codeine and stuff.
Yeah.
Like imagine going, well, there was a bomb in the courtroom and it was in the bomb. Like, you need to give me a new prescription, please. There was so much rubble in there. I was worried, but there was no rubble or anything in front of the witness stand. So when we got inside, Apollo went straight there. Started looking for my Riney in that area. Good glad he's called Riney and not Heine.
That's where my brain went. Start looking at my Heine in that area. That's all I saw. Oh, we are awful people.
Yeah. It was so nice of him to do that for me, in spite of all his injuries. Apollo is so strong and kind, just like the trees of the forest.
Aww. Fucking hippie. The way she makes him sound, you'd think Apollo was some kind of an ancient god.
I think he was a Totoro.
That's a good line, though. Oh. Wait.
So that's why you went to the ruins. I see. That seems to be quite an important fact. Please add it to your testimony, Miss Woods. Yes.
That's new.
Apollo started looking for Bum Rap Riney near the witness stand, where there was no rubble.
Oh, nice of Woods to be filled in now.
I find much in the clear area with no rubble.
No. But yeah, that's... Objection.
Objection!
Well, the music stopped, thank God. So, he started his search with the witness stand, you say?
That's right. I guess maybe he wanted to start from the furthest point in the room. He was being so brave and strong.
Oh. That's odd. Under the circumstances, he shouldn't have been capable of that.
But he was, and he still is. He might not look it, but he really is brave and kind too.
He's crushing so hard.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not the part I'm finding fault with. Someone has a crush on Apollo. What you are claiming is something that no one should have been able to do.
But I should think that anyone can be brave and kind if they wanted to be, Mr. Wright. Why, even I...
True. Anyone can be brave and kind, but if you would please take a look at this diagram. With the courtroom in this state, how was it possible to walk up to the witness stand?
A very clear path to the witness stand.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
how dare.
I know, I'm sorry. It's raincoat all over again.
I see your point. The rubble blocks off access to the area around the witness stand.
Is that in the diagram? Is that square in front of the witness stand? Is that a piece of rubble too?
I guess. I thought it was a platform.
Yeah, I thought it was a platform because it's like equal on all sides.
Yeah.
Like,
I guess it's meant to be a big rock.
I guess. Perfectly shaped rock.
Perfect, yeah.
Such a tiny inconsistency even matter? Perhaps the witness is simply misremembering it.
Right. Now, I'm not so sure it matters.
A real man doesn't make mountains out of molehills, you know.
But that's precisely what Mr. Wright does best.
Fuck! Man hasn't been in court in 7 years, and the judge is just like, yeah, no, this is par for the course. I call slander, Your Honor.
So, was it really impossible to approach the witness stand? I have to say, it's a bit hard to tell with any accuracy from just this diagram.
Let's walk next door then.
Mr. Payne, do you have any other photos of the crime scene?
Let me see, Your Honor. Ah, yes. I have one more. Here it is. It's a more pulled back version of the photo I presented before.
So it's not rubble, it's the box belonged to the bomber guy.
Yeah.
Or the bomb. Oh,
Bomb
we know
disposal?
he's
Yeah.
the bomber guy. 'Cause
Yeah.
He's setting the bomb at the very start of it.
Yeah. That is one thing I do wish that this franchise would stop doing.
Showing you the villain before, you know? Before-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even in like the first case, like what Frank saw it, like we see him like immediately start like glad handing, like now I can just pin it on that guy.
Yeah.
And then that's how we end up with butts in court.
Yeah.
Like I kind of just wish that they would stop doing this. Like Tentonate looks like he's the culprit already. You don't need to spell it out for us.
There's another letter there. Woods.
F?
Yes.
So maybe it is woo.
Woo!
Oh no, it's Ric Flair! Woo! Better Rick than Charlotte. Well, no, I don't know anymore.
It really can only be an F or no R. E? DSP?
DSP. Oh no. Oh no, not DSP. Oh. Oh, we'll talk about DSP later.
I just know it is social protection.
Oh, that no. There is a very troubled, shall we say, streamer called DSP.
Okay.
And
So we don't woo them.
no, we don't woo DSP.
Boo.
But yes, we boo, not woo. Okay.
Here it is, a more pulled back version of the photo I presented before.
Apollo's assault photo updated in the court record. Ah, what's that hunk of metal on wheels? Mr. Payne, is the metallic object in that photo Mr. Tenate's bomb transport case?
That's right. Is there some problem?
Ah, yes. That transport case was there in courtroom number 4 when the bomb went off. It must have been there ever since.
Oh, that's it.
Miss Woods, have you remembered something?
Yes, I just realized. Its position. It's different from before.
Different from before. Oh, bomb case. Its position? Position of what?
The position of that big metal thing.
The bomb transport case?
Yes. When Apollo and I went there, it was in a different place.
And that kind of tracks, because if we look at the record again, we just go,
Because there are tracks.
yeah, literally because there are tracks. It's not so obvious there, but
Oh.
the tracks also get darker in the other photo, do they?
Also, the blood, they move. The blood on the S
Yeah.
there is not on the track, but if you go back to the other one, it's over the track.
Oh.
I was just about to say, well, clearly he wrote that after the thing was moved,
Yeah.
but maybe not.
That could just be bad recreation. Like the woods part could just be a layer that they didn't put back down properly on the next one. Also, because of the way the diamonds in those squares are, it looks like on this one it looks like a weird filter is on the words.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's more of a texture not going down right, or they didn't want to obscure the word in the close-up.
They didn't want to zoom out any further. You'd see the case.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sari.
Thank you, Sari. Right.
Looking at the track.
Yeah.
Going over that raised bit. No, sorry.
I do like that, like, the track just ran right over his bandages.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, that means it was pushed
in front of the witness stand.
after he fell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just a photo. There's not much
Yeah.
we can do there. Okay.
Where the case in the photo... Oh. Where the case is in the photo was open space, so it was easy to search the stand.
I see. So where was the transport case when you and Mr. Justice saw it?
As I I think it was more to the right.
To the right? Then that means... that case. The case was over there at the time of Apollo's attack? Huh.
Who cares where the transport case was when? What difference does it make? It has nothing at all to do with what we were talking about.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the wagging finger is back!
Hey! That one pointy knuckle.
Oh yeah, he really does.
Like, he has to point like this to get that.
That's one sharp knuckle.
That takes effort to point like that.
Is it as sharp as his hair, though?
Probably.
Oh, it's not wagging anymore.
Oh.
Boo.
You might do it again when you hit the diamond button.
Where the transport case was has everything to do with this discussion. In fact, it's so important that it's enough to turn the prosecution's argument on its ear.
What?
Oh, I have hiccups.
Oh.
Well, that certainly sounds very relevant indeed. And you sound as though you know where the case was at the time of the attack. Yes, Your Honor. Diagram represents the crime scene as shown in the photo. And this is where the transport case was at the time of the assault on Mr. Justice. Alright. I have this. The bomb transport case was here at the time of Apollo's attack. It has to be over the woods, right? Like,
Yeah.
if it's to the right, that's the only place that makes sense. So... Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Sorry, I've missed this. Dun 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 dun.
Take that!
Your Honor, I assert that this is where the transport case was at the time of the assault. But that's...
Inconceivable!
Miss Woods, was this where the transport case was when you saw it?
Yes. Yes, that's where it was.
Thank you, Miss Woods. I'm sure the court has noted an interesting fact about this position. The transport case covers up the writing in blood. Exactly. If the transport case was in that position at the time of the assault, then no message could have been written there because the case was in the way. Which leads us to conclude that Mr. Justice couldn't have left that bloody writing.
Objection!
Why should we believe the defendant's claim that the case was in a different position?
This is where we'll point out the tracks are over the bandages.
Yeah.
She's obviously lying!
Objection!
The fact that the case was moved after the assault on Mr. Justice is proved by more than Miss Wood's testimony alone.
Well, what? Where is this proof you're talking about?
It's right here, in the crime photo.
The crime photograph.
I'm keen to see this proof myself, Mr. Wright. What in this photo indicates that the transport case was moved after the assault?
Take that!
Please. Now, please take a look at the mark that runs over Mr. Justice's bandages here.
They're just going, look at these bandages.
Yeah. I see it. But what is it?
This mark was made by one of the casters from the transport case carrying the bomb. As the case was moved, it ran over his bandages. In other words, the transport case was originally to the right of Mr. Justice. Then, after Mr. Justice was assaulted, the transport case was moved. What? Just as Miss Woods said, the case was covering the writing at the time of the assault. Therefore, it was impossible for Mr. Justice to have left that message in blood. Oh!
The size of Phoenix's hand.
You did it, boss! That was a real nail-biter, but you pulled it off! Yep. That should bring down the prosecution's claim like a house of cards.
Order. Order in the court. Mr. Wright, that was a very clever deduction.
Nah, it was nothing, Your Honor. Nothing but pure genius. Take that! Boss, I'm sensing a definite smug and braggy vibe coming off of you.
You're right.
Ugh.
I have just one question, Mr. Wright.
Uh-oh. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, look at that smug-ass face.
And it's gonna be who moved it.
Yeah.
If Mr. Justice didn't leave this message in blood, then who did?
Huh? What? 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 Oh! Well,
Perpetrator.
Oh, it looks like I should have taken that train of thought through to the last station. Well, well. I've heard a lot about this. So this is Mr. Wright's famous bluffing technique, is it?
Ah, this feeling. It brings back memories of the old days. Back when you carved out a name for yourself by bluffing your way through thick and thin.
This isn't bluffing though.
No, this isn't bluffing.
He doesn't know who it was, but someone other than her moved that case.
Also, let's not forget about all the times, you know, he summoned the dead to solve his cases for him.
Mm.
Ugh. Gee, Mr. Wright, the judge kind of makes you sound no better than a 2-bit con man. You made your argument with such confidence, Mr. Wright. Now I'd like to hear your answer with just as much confidence. Hey, until the judge asked the question, you didn't catch on either, Buster. What now, boss? Hope you didn't bluff your way into a corner. Think, Phoenix, think. Think, Mark, think! There must be a way through this. Mia! Oh, wait, no, Maya's not here. Yet? Question mark?
Tina, summon the dead with your computer.
Oh yeah, sure, boss. Let me open up the let me open up the summoning circle program.
Does that case... Can anyone move that case, or does it have to be the guy who owns it?
I imagine it.
Isn't that advanced?
Yeah,
I know he can't. I know he's the only one who can like open it and stuff.
Hmm.
But...
dig my way to the truth somehow. Who could have written that message in blood?
Yeah, that's the answer he's gonna give. But... Was it gasping? We go back in later and go with her name there.
Bear with me here.
Apollo's not the only bloody person in the courtroom.
Hmm.
Oh! Oh! Oh, it's someone else!
You think it was her?
It wasn't Apollo. Who could have left the bloody message? Let's see if you catch my train of thought here.
Take that!
To be honest, I don't have any real proof of this. But I've come this far. There's no turning back now.
Music stops, so you're right, right?
Besides Apollo, there was one more person who shed blood at this crime scene.
A person who shed... You don't mean...
Oh, but I do. I believe it was Candace Arm who left behind this message in blood.
What?
What? Detective Arm? Are you sure you know what you're doing here? Not really.
Objection!
What kind of ridiculous assertion is that? If you had said the attacker left the message to throw people off, it might have made sense.
You know, at first glance, that would seem to be the most reasonable explanation.
But he'd call bullshit on that anyway because there's no name in it.
However, Apollo didn't shed enough blood to write such an extensive message.
Uh-oh.
Ah, I see. Even the photo makes it clear there wasn't enough blood to write all those letters. And Mr. Justice did survive. I suppose he didn't bleed very extensively. Case... yes.
Well, why would Detective Arm write the defendant's name? There's no connection between the two whatsoever.
I didn't even know the lady who was killed.
Oh.
I admit the investigation didn't turn up any connection between the victim and defendant. They had never even met each other.
Very true. Well then, let's see. Then maybe the intended meaning of the message is not what it appears to be.
The intended meaning?
Not what it appears to be.
Not me stepping over Meg's lines again.
You don't even need me here.
Nope. We're gonna see these through to the end. I do. I mean, you've been doing this since grade Ace Attorney 2?
Was I?
I don't think you were with us on Great Ace Attorney 1.
Was I on two?
I think so.
Go back and look.
Hmm.
Can't remember.
Maybe the message was not intended to be Woods.
Coming from you. That's quite the bold statement, Mr. Wright. You wish to assert that this bloody writing could have some other meaning?
Yes, Your Honor.
As it continues.
For something I pulled out of a worm, could turn out to be true.
If the rock could hit Apollo in the back of the head, have the rest of the message on it.
It clearly says Woods, as anyone can plainly see. What other meaning could it possibly have?
Objection!
But Candace Arm was a detective, Maybe woods only means something to the police. Like a police scanner code, for example.
I didn't think of that.
You may have tricked his honor, but you'll never get the best of me. I have a thing for studying on the weekends, as you may have already guessed.
Oh, you're not out getting laid.
Ooh. Well, look, if Ouchie was able to spawn descendants, I'm sure the Pains can too. Not that I want to think of that. Ooh.
And there is no such radio code as woods in this state, dear Mr. Wright.
Is that a fact? Don't look at me. I know as much as you do about police codes.
Enough of this. I was quite taken with the defense's new theory, yes. But if they can't substantiate it with anything, then I must end things here.
No, please wait, Your Honor.
Very well. But before we discuss this theory any further, I demand a plausible explanation. So, Mr. Wright, what is the true meaning of the bloody writing?
Well, I believe it's...
And no stalling. If you can't come up with an answer quickly, I will declare this discussion officially over.
Trouble now. What other meaning could it have besides the obvious one? Maybe it means something in another language? Or maybe it's a code? Think, Phoenix! You can do this!
Which piece of evidence will tell us what the word woods really means?
Okay. Go back and look. Right, because that's got... I go to this one because... got the missing chunk.
Yeah. So could it be W00 something? Can we look at his case again?
Case?
The
Oh, the trunk?
oh, thought maybe it was something to do with the. I don't think you'd mistake that for L.
Wow. Wow.
Can you?
What if?
5 or?
What if it's not an S? What if that is a 5?
Yeah. 5 or? 5 or on the case?
So. What if it's L 1 0 0 1 5 or, and when this was moved, our culprit turned L1 into a W and 1 into a D.
Yeah.
And then you just dab Apollo's finger with a bit of blood to make it look like he wrote it.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? Because that explains, like, I mean, if you really look at that.
Yeah, it's like...
It's conveniently a W, but that is an L. Like, I think it's L, like the L1, and then they've joined up the two. 0 0 1. The D has been added to it.
Yeah, because the way the D kind of trails off, that almost looks like that's where he would have finished writing it.
Yeah. And then the or has been broken away to give it the effect of, because woodser wouldn't really make any sense.
Yeah.
Attorney's badge, says Blunter. I think we're right here, but you know the way sometimes this game not this game, but like games prior, will punish you for thinking too far ahead. So I don't want to run into that, but it's the only thing that makes sense.
You wanna save? Can you save here?
Oh yeah, cool. Just in case. Decoding the bloody writing, that's fun. Turn this on to enable consultations during trial segments. After failing to present the correct evidence a few times during cross-examination or similar segments, you will have the option to consult your partner for hints and help.
Oh.
This feature is only available in Dual Destinies and Spirit of Justice. It is not available in Apollo Justice.
AJ Alcoholics Anonymous.
That was a long time ago, okay? It's already on by default.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll get to see it in motion with this one. If we botch it.
Take that!
The bomb transport case. I've had it up to here with your shenanigans, Mr. Wright.
Take a look at the numbers on this case, Your Honor. L10015 OR. Doesn't this string look vaguely familiar?
L100. What does this have to do with anything?
Huh. What could those numbers possibly have to do with the case at hand?
Now, please take a look at the... no. Please take a look at the bloody writing shown in the crime photo. Look at the crime photo! I'll stop. That's the last one. Unless we get a genuine one, that's the last one. Oh! I think I see it. That a girl. That's one on my side.
It says woods.
Or you could say it's a horse of a different color, Your Honor. The first character isn't a W. It's actually an L and a 1. The next two are zeros.
Oh my goodness.
The true meaning behind the bloody writing isn't Mrs. Wood's name. It's the number engraved on this bomb transport case.
Objection!
What are you talking about? The next part doesn't make any sense. The next number is a 1, but the bloody writing says D.
Hey, someone thinks their D is number 1.
Objection!
But the number on the case and the bloody writing can be made to match up quite easily. This is how the number on the transport case can be made to match the bloody writing. So we said add 2 lines.
2 lines. Oh, yeah, the W and the D.
And yeah. Oh, erase 1 line or erase 2 lines. Oh, that's not adding at all. It's asking us. It's asking us about subtraction, not addition. Oh.
Well, there's still 2 lines that you take away.
Oh,
he added them. We take them away.
From woods. If you take away 2 lines from woods.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was reading it the other way, like adding 2 lines to the code.
Mm.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. So erase 2 lines. Please erase the 3rd downward stroke of W and the curved part of the D. The curved part of the D! Holy shit, Phoenix!
Just screenshot that.
I did.
Oh, did you?
Well, would you look at that? L-I-O-O-I-S.
That just gone back to being stupid.
Yeah, Lewis. Yeah.
Leos.
Lewis. No, Your Honor, it isn't meant to be read as a word. It's the number L10015, which, if you take away the final R, is the exact same number that's on the bomb transport case.
Objection!
The R is there.
Erase 2 lines and they match up, you say? Well, I can change anything into anything else by simply erasing 2 lines. What if we erase 2 lines from your name? Would you be happy as Mr. Rye?
Is he okay?
No.
He's a bit touched, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Well, would you, Mr. Rye?
If it was something to do with evidence.
Don't encourage this degeneracy. The only right spelling is right. That should have been WRIGTCHT. It shouldn't have been the word. Oh, okay, I'm doing pretty well here. I think I've drawn the right conclusion. Detective Arm's real message to us is the bomb transport case number. Your Honor, the 2 lines were added by the real culprit to intentionally mislead people.
What?
The original message Detective Arm left behind was the transport case number. But whoever assaulted Apollo changed the message. If you're right, boss, then what do you suppose Detective Arm was trying to tell us? Good question. What does this number represent?
You know exactly what it represents.
Do you see this number here? That is my identification number. Candace Arm lost her life in the courtroom bombing. Her dying message could only have had one purpose.
No!
To tell us the name of the one responsible for the bombing.
Stupid hair in the model.
Well, don't keep us in suspense, Mr. Rye. Tell us who she was trying to name.
The culprit that the victim was trying to identify is none other than...
Hey.
Take that!
The defense wishes to indict Mr. Ted Tenate on the charge of the courtroom bombing.
Ted Tenate?
Apparently, disabling bombs isn't Mr. Tenate's only specialty. Somehow, the victim must have realized that he was the bomber. So when she was caught in the blast, she left his bomb transport case number as her dying message. She used Mr. Tenate's own ID number to finger him for the crime.
Stop using that phrase. That's like the 3rd time it's come up now. Please don't finger Mr. Tenage.
Oh no. Oh.
Don't finger me in the ear.
Wet Willy. That makes it worse.
Yeah.
Why is it called a Wet Willy?
I don't
Okay.
That's a question for Google when we can't sleep.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Well, there'll be no fear of that after this with all the food. The big dinner.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
I thought going for the steak would be the lighter option over that burger, that chicken burger I had the other day that was a whole chicken.
Yeah.
No, steak was huge.
Tasty burger the size of Tatsu.
Yeah.
She used Mr. Tenate's own ID number to finger him for the crime.
Objection!
Why would anyone go out of their way to write an ID number? Wouldn't they simply write the person's name?
I mean, if she wrote detonate, people would just kind of go, yeah, no shit.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I've detached from my tail. Uh-oh.
And I'm laughing. The saddest face ever.
There you go. Right.
Can I fix the neutral page? Ooh! I got angry, there were jiggles.
Oh, your motion is just disabled.
Oh. Because you have me in the normal stance, I'm not in the fight stance.
I didn't do that. You stood up on your own. Something about the angry position resets the model. See? Still in.
Yeah, rude.
Now I have to go in. Put you back to default. And fighting time.
Give me a quick favor.
Yo.
Go to home. Settings. Go to the ABC thing.
Okay.
Go to 0. Go into settings. Where it says relaxed. There we go. You didn't save it.
I did.
Why is my face changing again?
There.
There we go. Now I don't look depressed.
So you're super happy, and then you're just. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Right. He's got a good point there.
What do you have to say to that, Mr. Wright?
And only Detective Arm would know the answer to that. But allow me to offer a theory.
Don't do it.
God! Nah, I have too much self-respect. Perhaps Detective Arm couldn't recall Mr. Tenate's name in the heat of the moment. As I recall, this was the first meeting between the two. It's entirely possible they wouldn't have been familiar with each other. Or maybe using the ID number was a way to hide its true meaning from the culprit, thus lowering the odds they would erase the bloody writing. But no matter what the reason, the important thing is the meaning behind her message. The fact remains, she wrote Mr. Tenate's ID number.
Objection!
Now, just one moment here. There hasn't been any proof yet that it was indeed Detective Arm who wrote it. The bloody writing wasn't found during the investigation after the blast.
Because the case was over at dumbass.
If Detective Arm had left the message, it should have been found at that time.
Objection!
Naturally, Mr. Tenate hid it before anyone could discover it. And there's a simple explanation. Oh my god, he's fucking Enso, or no. Gosei from fucking Megaforce.
There's a simple explanation for this.
Enso's the little robot thing. And there's a simple explanation for how he was able to do so.
What?
Mr. Tenate was able to cover the message up because he's...
Oh, he was the first to find the body.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wearing those weird goggles. Yeah.
The first person to discover the bloody writing was Mr. Tenate himself. I was the first one on the scene after the explosion. I went there to ensure safety, but I ended up
Discovering a body!
When Mr. Tenate saw that the victim had written his ID number, he used the bomb transport case to cover up the bloody writing as a stopgap measure. Oh, so that's why the message in blood was under the transport case. He didn't have enough time to try and scrub away the writing. If he didn't report the body right away, he would look suspicious. So those letters lived on to serve another function. When Mr. Tenate used them in another incident.
Oh, the assault on Mr. Justice.
Old Judge would have gone. What incident? Or what other thing that happened?
Yeah.
Exactly. Mr. Tenate hit upon a plan to use the bloody writing for his own purposes. So he didn't clean it away. Instead, he made it look like Mr. Justice wrote it. By adding 2 lines to the writing that Detective Arm left behind, he changed the meaning of the message. He made it look like Mr. Justice was accusing Miss Woods of the attack. So that means the only person who could have altered the bloody writing was the courtroom bomber, who was the same person that assaulted Mr. Justice. And that person is Ted Tenate.
Order in the court. Order, I say. It looks like we'll have to hear from the bomb specialist himself. Mr. Payne, please have Mr. Tenate take the witness stand.
Yes, Your Honor. That was great, Mr. Wright.
Just doing what I do best. Just flying by the seat of my pants.
Dismantling the case is yours. Do you think you can handle it? I look forward to seeing you try. Finally drawing Mr. Tenate back into the witness stand.